welcome back to the channel. Got a new look today. I'm Chloe, I'm a strong woman, and this is Vicky Owen, aka the Tiny Titan, founder of Titan Coaching, but also a bodybuilder. Pretty good at it as well.
Meh.
And so today she has come to join me to do a strong woman workout, and I'm pretty sure I remember us doing this years ago. You did like one, I did a little program for you. Do you remember?
Many years ago.
a little tiny bit.
Just a little tiny bit.
It was during COVID because you had some athletes in a qualifier, and the only way that you could support the athletes was to compete. So you did. Do you remember that?
Oh God, yes.
Remember?
Yes, I
It's
do
all
remember
coming
that.
back now.
It was my one and only strong woman competition. I came dead last, but and I was very proud of my last place because I still got athlete of the day because I was last place athlete. But it was the only way that I could support my athletes from a nutrition perspective because with it being in COVID, nobody was allowed to obviously go apart from competitive athletes. And I argued, and in the end I just went, fine then, I'll bloody compete. If you're not going to allow me to go to support my athletes, I'll just go and compete so I can be there with them. But do you know what? I still deadlifted 130 for 3 reps.
There we go, it was ace. So we're bringing Vicky back into the realms of strong woman today for my session. So I have log, axle, some little accessory bits. It's quite a short session, and then we're going to do some fun strong woman bits just for entertainment, so you can see how a bodybuilder takes to strong woman events.
So basically you can see how I die.
So we're just gonna do a couple of minutes on here to warm up, get mobilized, pardon me, a little belch, get on the log and then get started. So enjoy. I was thinking about this morning, and I was like, so how long have I been working with Vicky? 4 years, just over 4 years.
Yep.
Wild. Vicky was very kind. So back in the day when, I think it was after I won England's Strongest Woman, and I'd just been invited into the Strom team, and I was in the chat like, I can't really lose any weight. I had the Arnold coming up, and Vicky was like, I want to help you.
Yes.
And I was like, amazing. So what started out as a kind little gesture has become quite the team over the years, and I thought it would be cool while we're doing some fun strong woman stuff, just to like touch on elements of coaching, because I think a lot of people think about coaching and don't really know how it can help or like what it involves, or people are curious about kind of what goes on behind the scenes in terms of my competing. So we'll delve into some little bits and bobs as we go, but I'm very grateful for this wonderful, mighty little lady. I'll always start with some kind of like IYT or trap 3 raise just to activate the scapula before pressing. So just a little, make sure you're going back and down, putting your shoulder blade in your pocket. And then just, whenever I give these to new clients, they'll be like, I did 10 kilos, but it felt a bit hard. I'm like, you only need like 1 or 2 kilos, nothing too crazy. And if I'm having like a wobbly day overhead, I'll do these in between sets as well. So feel free if you would like to join in, or if you wouldn't, also fine.
I shall do my body weight.
There we go.
What are we on here?
This is 3 kilos, I think.
Oh my God, I'm going to be so strong.
This is how you get jacked. I once was this size. I grew 2 feet.
To be fair, you
Upwards
were actually this size and this weight. Because you were 63s, weren't you?
Yeah, so yeah, the lowest I ever was like 60 kilos competing.
Yeah.
I was like the weight I am now before I started Strong Woman. Then I lost a lot of weight before I started with you. I was competing in the 63s, but yeah. So when we first started, I was between like 62 and 63 64, 65 generally, and then we
did
expanded.
some silly things, did some shizzles.
Yeah.
Well, I am 62.9 kilos.
Nice. Jacked.
And the lowest competing weight that I got down to was 49.7.
That's so tiny.
Which is disgusting, by the way.
So tiny.
Nobody ever wants to be 49.7 kilos.
I definitely don't. I think you'd have to chop off
a
an
limb.
arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, I've done my strongman stuff.
Actually going a bit heavier on log today than I have in a while.
What are you lifting?
I think it'll be about 75 kilos.
Oh, nearly as much as me then.
No, we've got 90 kilos at Natural Worlds, but my issue with log is that normally when I compete, I go in the prep, I'm like, I need to hit comp weight, and I just lift heavy all the time when I don't need to. So I'm trusting,
and you can't do that.
No, I am trusting the process this time.
It's the same thing like some of my endurance athletes, when I program them and they're like, well, why aren't I doing this and why aren't I doing that? It's like, you cannot train for a marathon by running a marathon. It's the exact same thing as obviously doing your one rep max. You can't just PR every single session, and you can't train at comp weight if that is going to be your top of your strength curve.
Absolutely.
So if your coach does program you something less, don't do more.
There's a reason why.
There is a reason why.
And do you know what? Obviously, like coaching, I will always tell my clients this, but as an athlete, I've struggled with it, especially on overhead. And even last year with deadlifts, that's why I kept failing 220 in comp, because I do it so much in training, because I knew that I could and I wanted to hit comp weight, but I should have just trusted the process. I have done that this year so far, and it's been much better.
It's been kind of working. Yeah, absolutely.
It is hard though. It's hard as an athlete to get your head around that, but it pays dividends if you do just trust the process. We've got an example, I'm sure she won't mind us saying. I've done her check-in this morning, Desi actually, at the moment, and was like, I've trusted the process and now I'm hitting PBs. And I'm like, oh yeah, funny that. But she's been killing it, and it's really nice to just see when people relax into the process. It's more enjoyable because you don't feel like you're failing all the time. And yeah, you get stronger, funnily.
It's the same thing with bodybuilding as well. I mean, obviously they're two completely different sports, but like if you're in a prep for bodybuilding and you just think, oh, well, I'm just going to eat less and I'm going to do some more cardio, and then you check in and then the coach is like, okay, well, I'm going to up your cardio this week, and it's like, oh, well, I've already been doing that much cardio, if not a little bit more. So because of that, obviously, then where do you go? And it's, again, just all about truthfulness and honesty with your coach.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I know that me and you have a lot of. We are very, very, very honest with each other, like super honest and super truthful.
Yeah.
So sometimes when Chloe will check in, she'll just be like, do you know what? I've been a dick and I haven't tracked anything this week. But I'm also feeling this, that, and the other. In which case I'll obviously get onto a WhatsApp phone call with you and say, hi, what are we doing? And then obviously we'll sort your nut out for a bit.
There's been some really good examples of it recently. A lot of you will have seen the video that I put up where I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I mentioned, this is Vicky that I mentioned in the video, that just phoned me and I cried, and she said, you don't have to compete. So she can be very like soft and compassionate. You can, when it's needed.
When it's warranted, yeah.
And her approach was quite like gentle the last few weeks, just getting me like back into gear. I think Brit's helped a lot as well, but then like this week when I was overweight for my class. So the goal was to track 4 days and I did 3, and she just went every day, non-negotiable, stop being a dick basically. But it works, and I knew, like, I was in a headspace ready for that, and it's like, you know, without knowing, and we make it work. And that's really important. Like if you are working with a coach, don't pretend that you're sticking to the plan if you're not, because you'll never get the help that you need. Like I know as a coach myself as well, I'd always rather someone be honest with me. Can't help what you don't know.
Exactly.
Cool. Right, log. From one conversation topic to the other. Can you remember how to clean it? I'm just going to ask you now before I show you. I don't want to teach you to suck eggs. Here she goes. She knows.
I know.
Lovely. Now you see me. Now you see even more of me. So, lovely start. When we're in the rack, people always want to like look ahead, especially with a log that small. Think about taking your head off with the log. Replace your head with the log, so when you press, it can just go straight up rather than having to go out. Go for the whole thing.
Okie dokes.
Oh yeah. Beautiful. Feel nice? Oh yeah. So, last week when I did this EMOM, are you going to do the EMOM with me? Looks like it.
Okay.
So I did push press 1 rep.
Yeah.
Power jerk the next rep. Split jerk the next rep.
Beautiful.
So, power jerk, literally the same as what you've just done, except you're going to jump back under and look through.
Yep.
That's it. Let's do power jerk. We'll add some weight as well, don't we?
And I'm quite happy with 20.
Yeah, yeah.
Not possibly anything.
Boring. Have you seen that? Oh, push press. Now get under it. So, jump and catch. Yeah.
And the next one, split jerk.
One more power jerk. Let's
Yeah.
get under it a little more. So at the moment it's like, oh, I'm a bit scared.
Yeah.
I want you to get under it, baby. Big jump. Rebend those knees. Start with your legs a little bit wider. Might feel nicer. There you go. Yep. Jump. Yeah! That was better. So cute and little. Go. Nice.
I was a little bit further out on that foot
Yeah.
because I could feel it.
So we want to create, like the one thing I always say with the split jerk is we automatically go tightrope and we want to create a box.
Yeah.
So think, like if you just do it without weight now, like be on your toes and then drop and create your box. Nice, keep that back heel up.
Up.
Yeah, so the reason why we do that is, I'll do it so the camera can see, but you'll be able to see as well. If my back leg is straight and my foot is down, where's my torso?
Yeah, so
like
it's back over
Forward.
onto it, yeah.
Yeah. If I bend that back leg and lift that heel,
Yeah, you're right under the bar then.
yes, if I'm here, the log is going to run away.
Indeed.
We want here.
We've had here. We can go there.
So on your toes. Yeah, better. One more. Nice. Now with that. Just like that. That's it. Bend.
I know, I felt it as well.
It was nicer though, your front foot went further forward.
Yeah.
So this time, while it's light, we can use this to correct ourselves. So look at me going in full coach mode now. Coach is the coach. It's weird, isn't it? Can't help myself, just love it. So if you land here, because it's like light, you can hold that weight overhead, right? So I just want you to amend it and then come into stand. So we get used to correcting before we come in.
Okay, doke.
Yeah, that was better. Nice.
Done now.
No, we're not. So, I warm up a little bit as well.
Yes.
I got so carried away that I just forgot myself. And then, yeah, so what we've got is 8 to 10 minutes, every minute on the minute.
Okay, doke.
Do you want to go up in weight a little for your EMOM?
To be fair, I'll probably do that because torn apart.
Cool. Might be a little while. I'll try not to take too long. My lat's tight.
So what weight is that log that you're using?
That's 50.
Okay, doke.
So today is at 80 to 90%, so it'll be between 66 and 75.
Nice.
Get the plates ready. I'm out of breath already.
Nice.
I missed the power. I forgot what I was doing.
Is it
I don't know. I think for every one I do on a minute, you should do 3.
Well, hang on a moment.
Because that's so light for you. I know there's reasons.
Yeah.
I feel like you can.
So I have to do 3 reps to your 1?
Yeah. And then when I'm moaning about my carbs being dropped, you can go, remember I did those 3 reps for you.
Okay, fine. You have specificities in terms of your nutrition before, during, and after you train, which is the reason why I just asked Chloe about what she had for her pre-workout meal. Because with Chloe, I know exactly how her body works now with working together for 4 years. And what's going to really benefit her as a pre-workout, whether she's going to feel sick, whether she's going to feel okay, whether she's going to have different substrate usage, etc., etc. Obviously, this isn't going to be a really heavy and continuous session for you, so you don't need a huge amount of carbohydrates, but the combination of the carbohydrates are going to be really important. So she missed out on a banana today.
Did have jam, did have berries.
Doesn't have potassium in. But it is a combination of fructose and sucrose because she had oats with it. So the reason why we use a combination of starches and fructose, which in Chloe's case is going to be oats and bananas or different types of fruit, is because your gut can only absorb so many carbohydrates at any one point. So we use 2 different glute transporters in terms of actually, we have to train the athlete's gut because Chloe can eat a lot of food. She does need a lot of food as well, especially when we are in the run-up to competition or in her primary off-season because she's going to be doing a lot more glycolytic-based work. For this element, you're not actually going to be using a lot of glycogen because it's only it's 1 rep for every minute on the minute for like 8 minutes or 10 minutes. So we're only going to be using realistically the creatine phosphate system, which is that 10-second burst of power. But if she was going to be doing this and then going straight into like a sandbag medley, straight into a yoke, that straight bang on, bang on, bang on, it's going to be using the creatine phosphate as well as the glycolytic system. So she's going to need a lot more carbohydrates in that point. So it's important that I know what her training session is going to look like so I can actually give her the type of fuel required to fuel that session.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to go, I'll come back to the middle, but you're already here. So we are going to do it's an 8 to 10 minute did I say, or 12?
No, 8 to 10.
So we'll put our little timer on. You're going to do 3 minutes. 3 reps.
3 minutes, I can do 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 reps every minute on the minute. I'm going to pee before we do this. You're going to be like, bloody hell, Chloe, when are we actually going to start doing something? Sorry.
I know, I would have finished my session by now.
Yeah, I know. Vicky wants to go home now.
I've done my talky bit.
Yes, and I will do the 1 rep. So I'm going to try rotate between push, press, power jerk, split jerk, depending on how we're feeling. Yeah, that's all we're doing. Just go, go, go. I love EMOMs for like skill development and just getting confident in movement. So by the end of this 15 minutes, Vicky, you're going to be on fire. Yeah, nice. This looks so hilarious. You're like chilling, I'm here all like
That's 6.
Oh! 8. 9. We can do the whole email again in one set. 10. How many did we do? 11. 12. Oh god, 13. 14. Oh my goodness, 15. Is this on? No, it's not on. That's the bodybuilder in it, that is.
It is.
Oh, we must go to failure. I just did 2, didn't do 3.
Good. It was the best of both worlds.
We did really well there. Enjoyed a bit of loggy log?
It was a bit nice.
Good.
Log we can do.
What is your favourite and least favourite parts of coaching?
Ooh. I wasn't expecting that one. Favourite part is actually seeing the look on the athletes' faces when they've actually achieved something that they deemed was unachievable. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I know that's not really part of coaching, but it is.
That's
in a way.
my favourite part as well. Like I'm with you on that.
It's like when you got that world record for the Dinny Stones.
Yeah.
And I saw the look on your face because I was screaming at the fucking TV and sending Matt messages saying, don't you dare let her fucking walk away from those stones because I know she's fucking got it. And then I just saw the Chloe look that overcame your face and it was just like, right. And that's what it was. It was just like, at that moment, it's like that moment for me, that was like, yeah, I know she's fucking got that now. And it's almost like that. I still got look at the goosebumpies. But it's that air of like, yeah, we know that you believe that you can do that. So actually like instilling that belief in somebody, that's the best part of coaching for me, that it is that belief for the end result. The least part of coaching is when I've got to tell somebody to pull the finger out and stop being a dick. Because the thing is that everybody will go through it. Everybody will have an excuse. Everybody will actually say that, oh, life is so hard at the moment. Mate, that's fucking life. Do you know what I mean? But you've come to a coach for a specific reason. The coach is the expert to help guide you get to that belief element, that end result.
Yeah.
But if you're basically saying, this is cropped up, that's cropped up, this is cropped up, it's like having kids, right? Oh, I'm going to wait till it's the right time. No time's fucking good to have a kid, right? I'm sorry, it's not, because you're always going to be at work. You're always going to have extracurricular activities. The football's always going to be bloody on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's always that kind of thing. So it's the making the excuse when there isn't a valid excuse to be made. That's
really
what I
good
don't.
at that.
That's what I don't like about the coaching.
Good job I did them dinnies to balance it out.
It's the only thing that she's got to hold against me. Yeah, but do you remember when I got that record? Yeah, 15 years ago, Chloe.
Remember when I won Europe's Strongest Woman? That's more recent.
Yeah, that was more recent.
Right, so I've got some singles on the axle and Vicky is going to be doing a dumbbell medley. So what we are looking for is for her to finish the medley in the quickest time possible, but we're going to do it under strongman rules. So you must wait for the down command.
Right.
If you put the dumbbell down before I say down, I'm going to start the stopwatch. Must wait for the downs. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Athlete ready. This is World's Strongest Woman. This is serious. I hope you're taking this seriously.
Very, very seriously.
Oh, look at that. So cute. Athlete ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Good lift. Nice. Good lift. Remember, you can use both hands. Guide. Yep. Good lift. Beautiful. Last one. Here she goes for the win. Yep. Big punch. Oosh, good lift.
Oof.
Oh, she didn't wait. No rep.
You said good lift, and I was like, oof. That was on. Rewind the camera, see it. That was on. It was a good lift.
What? That was 30.13.
Okay.
Nice. You're going to beat that next time.
30.13.
You absolutely are. So, me, Ed. Big sniff. Go!
Really?
Whoa! She's ready!
Fuck it up.
If you're ready now.
Fuck it, I feel like I'm going to pass out now.
3, 2, 1, go. Good lift. Woo! Just turbocharged, baby. Good lift. This is so much faster. Let's get it. Good lift. Oh my God. Died. Good lift. What do you think?
21. Oh,
Shaved 10 seconds off her time.
All because I put some fucking shit up my nose. Oh.
It wasn't dodgy, I promise.
What is that?
Just smelling salts.
My methods, the way that I train people, the way that I coach people in terms of their nutrition and stuff like that as well, is classed as quite unorthodox, because I actually use science as well as anecdote experience, and I do a lot of things, and I do a lot of research. Like, I'm a dietitian, so I actually have the little letters after my name and shit. Exciting. Nerd. But the thing is that I don't use anything in that dietitian's degree, like, at all. I don't use anything in it. Because, I mean, if you think about the RDA for protein for women, right? It says that women only need 60 grams of protein a day.
I'm on like nearly 3 times that.
Exactly. And it's like, well, I'm not being funny, but then some bodybuilders are saying that they need 3 times the amount that they actually need.
Yeah.
Because they're like, more protein, more muscle, brah. And that's not the case, because not all protein goes towards building muscle tissue. It's not an anabolic at the end of the day. So the things that I'll do with you in terms of our training session for bodybuilding will have a mixture of heavy reps, light reps. It'll be intensity methods. Like this for me, in terms of a strongman element, because I don't do strongman, that's intense for me because it's quick, fast paced, and it's heavier weights ascending, which is cool, and that's the kind of stuff that I love. But if I tell you to do like a widowmaker, for example, and a hack squat.
A what maker?
Exactly. They call it a widowmaker for a reason.
My husband's gonna die.
Well, no, because it's a widow maker.
Exactly, so. You're making me a widow.
Yeah, but normally it's men who normally do it, don't they? But us women, we can smash men out.
I don't want that to die. Right, athlete ready.
Aye.
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 3, 2, 1, go. Go lift. Oh yeah. Go lift. Fire! You got this. Good lift! Oh.
What are we?
What do you think?
17.3.
Woo! Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors. No, that was
I was going for this and then you were here and I was like, oh.
Let's just do that.
I told you you'd be able to get quicker. It's all in the mind.
It is. Maybe I just do strongman.
I think so.
Nah, I'm not built for strongman at all.
It's really nice having a training partner. I've got some accessories.
Yes.
Don't want to break you with your chest, but I think we should definitely do this again. You're next to a strongman, do you might be like a car deadlift and shit.
That's old school.
Maybe we go there one day.
Yeah, sound. I was going to say, because I've kind of run out of time, really.
Yeah, that's
and I've done strongman stuff.
Wrapping up. And the log, you absolutely killed. I think, hopefully, the conversation that we've been having is insightful. I've enjoyed a nice little chatter. If you want to follow Vicky, where can people find you?
Instagram, Tiny Titan. I think I'm the only one on there, but it's a picture of me anyway, so just follow that one. But yeah, if you do want an insight into what I do in terms of performance nutrition for strongman, strongwoman, powerlifters, crossfitters, anything else that you like, just give me a shout or ask me a question, because I am an open book. I'm not a dick and won't just say, oh, you've got to pay for coaching. No, I'll give you some advice.
She's pretty good at it. So that is that. Keep your eye out for Bren the Bodybuilder. We'll get that scheduled in.
We'll do Bren the Bodybuilder and we'll do a meal swap.
Oh my goodness.
She's going to eat like a bodybuilder. You'll see the difference though. Yeah. You'll see the difference.
I'll probably come out of it I feel amazing.
I know, yeah, probably.
So yeah, that will be coming, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I would say I'm excited, but honestly, like I said earlier, nothing about bodybuilding appeals to me. I can respect it, but I'm not looking forward to training like one. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. We'll catch you at the next one.